What's the other one? I forgot it. Anyway, Low Gap was an international gathering last night. There were people from all over the world there. Australia, I don't know. One guy was from, this morning he said hello in Spanish. Who were the other? Canadian. And then, yeah, a lot. Over 75 people ended up there last night. It was incredible. There was just no place for a tent. Good thing I had my hammock. I slept, I don't know, kind of okay. A little nervous because I didn't hang my food. I slept with it. Actually, it was on the ground with my backpack right underneath me, and I put a plastic sheet over everything to keep the rain from getting everything wet. But it poured 11, 12 o'clock, midnight. It just kept raining and raining. And then it stopped, and then the wind kicked in. And that made it sound like there were footsteps all around my hammock. So I kept waking up and shining my light to make sure there wasn't a bear or something ready to grab my food. And then the temperature dropped. It went down to 38 degrees. So this morning was a bit nippy and a little damp. So, but I got up about 7:45, I guess, 7:30, 7:45. Real slow. When it's cold like that, you operate slow. And I got on trail the earliest yet, 9 a.m. Hit the trail right at 9 a.m. So I'm whittling down my morning routine. I'm getting there. If it wasn't so freaking cold in the morning, I'd be able to get up and get out a lot quicker. But I have trouble motivating. It's so comfortable in that hammock. I mean, I get the 10-degree down quilt, and I just don't want to get out of there. It is so comfy. So far, my stomach doesn't feel too bad this morning, so I think I'm over that episode, I hope. What a beautiful day. Let me turn this around and show you this trail. I've been on this trail now 2 hours, and it is just gorgeous. I wish the whole thing was like this to Maine, although then it wouldn't be fun. Let me turn it around. Look at that. Look at how it cleared out. It's just beautiful. Let's try to hold this without shaking it. There we go. Oh, the trail, we've been kind of little hills, but like walking paths. So no rocks, no roots, few little springs coming out of the side of the hill here for water. But it's been basically like this from Low Gap north. It's been beautiful. Oh, we've been going through pockets of these rhododendrons, all like a little tunnel. Really nice. So I don't know. I'm gonna shoot for 13 miles today. I don't know if I can do it. I feel pretty good, but I didn't eat a real big breakfast this morning. See, here's another little mountain stream. Well, all that rain, I bet you we had an inch of rain yesterday afternoon. So all these little streams and brooks, they're all running. So I got to stop here in a few minutes and have some more food. I had a tangerine, I had an apple, I had my carnation. I had 20 ounces of my carnation instant breakfast and a package of G7 instant coffee. So I need, a lot of that is soft liquids. So I gotta get some peanuts and beef jerky and maybe a granola bar in me so that my stomach has something to gnaw on other than my muscle mass. Alright, so I don't know how much video I'm going to do today. I think it's going to be a quiet day. I hope it stays like this. Its temperature right now is up to 42 degrees. And that is my prime. That's what I strive for, 42. I'm in my t-shirt and my button-down long sleeve. That to me is that's perfect. Everybody else is in their puffies and winter gloves, and they're looking at me like, all right. One guy passed me in shorts, so he must be a northerner. Okay, look at this. I mean, I'm just loving this trail. If it's like this all day, I'll be able to do 13, no problem. Yeah. Okay, folks, I'm gonna sign off. So, hola, later. Hey, folks. It's 2 o'clock. Just left Blue Mountain Shelter, and I just arrived there too. I just wanted to use the privy. I think that's the first privy I've used so far in this whole trail. So it's a 1 equals 10. 10 trees, 1 privy. I'd rather use a tree, believe me. Freaking things are disgusting. But my eyes saw the privy and my body, I don't know, reacted. I almost didn't make it. Unbelievable. I didn't have to go until I saw the privy. Jeez. So I'm glad it was there. I guess I had to go. That's 6 more miles. Excuse me. I'm going to the cheese factory. And for those of you who are not familiar with the cheese factory, it's not there anymore. It's abandoned. It's just a vacant lot. But it's a designated campsite. I think it's got water too. So just about everybody that was at Low Gap last night with me, or I was with them, most of them are heading to the cheese factory, which is a 13.5-mile stretch. So that's what I'm going to try to do, although I'm pretty tired right now. But I got 6 miles to go, and hopefully, well, I got to get down into Unicoi Gap, and then I got to climb out of it. So I know I have 1 good climb. Hopefully that's it, because that's all I got in me. All right, beautiful afternoon. Look at, just cleared out, beautiful. It's like, I bet you it's like 50 degrees right now. What time is it? Oh, 52 degrees. Perfect. All right. I had a good lunch. I actually sat down for half an hour, got the burner out, boiled some water, and I had a half a package of Knorr's Spanish rice and 2 packets of Spam and handful of Cape Cod potato chips. So that was my lunch. So I had a good lunch. And then my little jar, my ice cream jar that I got the other night, I put the leftovers in that. So maybe later this afternoon, or while I'm waiting for my dinner later tonight to rehydrate, I'll finish the Spanish rice off. It's all cooked. It's in my leftover pot in my pack. So things are looking better. I'm kind of fine-tuning my my rhythm here. So Let's see if we can keep it up. All right. I'll let you go. Nothing much happening. I'm just walking, walking in the woods. But beautiful vistas through the trees because there are no leaves. I can see for miles and miles. Yeah. All right. I gotta put you away. Getting a little rocky. All right, later. Bonjour. It's my French accent. Today's International Day, if you didn't know it, on the trail. I'm declaring it because everybody I'm running into is a foreigner. 2 more Aussies. I just passed them up there on, I don't even know what mountain, Unicorn Mountain. Oof. Man, was that a climb coming down. Let me show you. There's Unicorn Gap. Look at that freaking mountain. Man, it was really technical, real rocky. You had to really watch every step or you'd really get hurt big time. So now I'm on the other side. I know. Oh God! Now we're heading up to Indian Grave Gap. I don't know. I'm about 3 miles from my tent site, which is the cheese factory, where everybody's heading tonight. So it will be another packed night. It's going to be a cold night too. I can feel it. I know it's going to be cold tonight. It'll be in the lower mid-30s. It's got that feeling to it. At least no rain, not a cloud in the sky. Just beautiful. Oh man, is it so nice. I gotta take a break. Okay, that's it for my break. Not gonna get to Maine sitting around, standing around. All right, let's continue this climb. Oh man, it's gonna be a long day. Long day. I got 2.25 miles to go. It's 4:30, but this is the stuff I'm hiking in. I'm on top of this mountain. I'm on top of Rocky Mountain. Rocky Mountain High. Look at this. Look at this. We did some climbing today, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we are up here. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. Yeah, I'm running a little late. But at least I have good weather, so that's all that matters. I can have my dinner in the dark. That's okay. Look at this, though. What an awesome shot. This is a nice shot right here. Look at that. Oh, I got a mountain peak finder. Let me go put that on and see what we have. If it works, I'll attach it right after this video. Let me go back. It should name all the mountains that I'm looking at. All right, let's try it. Indian Grave Gap. I made it. Now I know why it's Indian Grave. Every time they sent Indians over this section of mountains, only half of them probably made it. Man, that was freaking ridiculous. Oh, man. All right. Now I got to go up a little bit on this side. About 3/4 of a mile, I think. And I'll be at the old cheese factory site. It's going to be packed, I think. A lot of people were heading there. Alright, so this is, if there was water here, I would just stay right here. But there's no water, and I'm down to 1.5 liters. So I want some water to cook and maybe wash up a little bit. No trail magic. Oh well. Can't expect it all the time. Oh yeah, I know what this is. This has got that famous log that you sit on. Yeah, I've seen this sucker on a lot of videos. The famous log. Oh yeah. It looks like a praying mantis. You sit on the praying mantis. Okay. So, oh, why is that? Oh, that's blue. Oh, that might be water down there. I'm going to go to the cheese factory. See all those people. Maybe Headlamp and Scout might be there. I have a feeling they got off and went in the highest Wassy to dry out. I got a strong suspicion that that's what they did. They got to Unicoi Gap and hitched a ride. I'd be surprised if they didn't. But if they're not at the cheese factory, they're in Hiawassee. Okay, let's go check it out.